In the first video that I did on why diabetes causes one to lose his or her toes, feet, and legs from amputation, I want to add to that by saying this as I ended that video abruptly. Diabetes can be managed and it can be averted through diet and exercise. The reason that you receive it most of the time, the majority of the time, is because you have an improper diet. You have an organ called a pancreas. The pancreas pushes out a hormone called insulin. And insulin regulates the amount of sugar that you consume and the amount of sugar consequently that's in your blood. And when you have too much sugar in your blood or glucose in your blood, it causes potential complications. And type 2 diabetes is one, and type 1 being the worst. Because at some point in time you're going to have what is called or termed as insulin resistance. And all this simply means is that you don't have enough insulin to regulate the glucose in your body. So you need some help. That is why people have to end up taking insulin pills and or shots to supplement or to replace the insulin that is missing in the pancreas because it's no longer able to produce the insulin on the level that it did before. And that is because you're not taking care of your body from a dietary standpoint like you should. So, unfortunately, we live in a world where food manufacturers put so much sugar in virtually everything that you find on the grocery store shelves contains sugar. Believe it or not, outside of the normal things, normal bakery types things for the most part, in your cookies, your pies, your cakes, of course candy, your soft drinks, even your energy drinks, your cereals, especially for children, and the list just goes on and on and on. These things are chock full of sugar, and then they disguise the name of sugar in so many different ways. They change the wording. You have artificial sugars as well. You have NutraSweet, you have sucralose, saccharose, and so forth. This is to disguise sugar for those people that are actually being health conscious. And the industry or the food industry found out that people are starting to find out that these things are not healthy for them, this excess sugar, so they began to change the names. And a lot of times when you're reading the ingredients on your food products in the store, if you will, you don't understand the terminology, you don't understand the words that they're using oftentimes, and then they make the writing so small that you really can't read it unless you have some glasses on or a magnifying glass. So most people don't pay attention to the small print anyway. They just like the product, and the food industry knows this. So at some point in time, you're going to overdo the consumption of sugar, and you may be predisposed then to diabetes, unfortunately. So buyers beware when you go grocery shopping. You have natural sugars. Your natural sugars are your sugars that are naturally occurring in your regular food, such as your fruits and vegetables and ordinary organic foods. Those are natural sugars. But additional sugars are the sugars that man puts in your food products, such as your cereal, your sweetened cereals, your yogurts, your ice creams, your cakes, and your other pastries and things like that. Those are added sugars, especially in your soda pops, your fountain drinks, if you will, and your energy drinks. Even in ketchup and mustard, there's sugar in that. There's sugar in your barbecue sauce. There's sugar in virtually everything. Mayonnaise, salad dressing, the whole slew. And that's your additional sugar. Now, according to the American Heart Association, a woman should have no more additional sugar, that is, than 6 teaspoons of sugar per day, and a man 9 teaspoons of sugar per day. That's a level teaspoon as well, not heaping. So I'm hoping that this video has been beneficial to you. Please control your diet if you want to avert or avoid getting diabetes or even having your health just damaged, period. So fruits and vegetables, legumes, beans, those things that are organically grown are best for you. So watch out for all of the processed and ultra processed foods that you see on the shelves, because it's not real food. It's been compromised. If you want to live a longer life and free of, and this is not a joke, free of having your limbs amputated. You can control it if you really want to, but you have to make that decision on your own. Excuse the abruptness of this video. I kept having customers walk in my store, and I'm doing a video here at the store today. You take care. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any other questions pertaining to diabetes and diabetes related injuries and or amputations, or any health question for that matter, let me know. So long.